Hello guys, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing great. Always remember to mind your mind. Your mind is the secret to your success. Your mind will take you places you can never go, and it'll bring you places that you are unimaginable because the mind creates the world. All right, so check this out. I'm going to help you to understand 5 signs that you will become famous, an influencer, someone that contributes to the world, to society, that burning dream or desire. So I want to reveal 5 signs to you that will help you to become more clear on your path, to become whatever you want, someone famous, right? To just be out there and do your thing and follow your purpose. So first of all, it's 5 signs, but I'm going to give you a bonus sign, and we'll talk about the bonus sign first. Here's the bonus sign. If you are watching this video, if this video is on your feed or the algorithm bring this video to you, there's your sign, because we only attract what we resonate with. So that's your first sign. Watching this video is an indication. All right, so let's just jump right into it. So the first sign that you will be famous, someone that can influence or change the world in a positive measure, influence people. The first sign that you will be famous is a knowing from when you were a young kid. Ever since you were young, you always knew that you were meant to do something. You had dreams, and you even talk to yourself and say, one day I'm going to be famous. That right there. If you say those words from when you were a young kid, you've just prophesied those things. It's going to happen for you. So if you say, one day I'm going to be famous, or you just have this burning desire, you tell people when you were young that I'm going to be famous, that's actually going to happen. You're actually tapping into what we call a future self. Don't get it twisted now. Future self doesn't mean in the future. It just basically means a version of yourself that's right here, right now, but it's in just another dimension, and you're tapping into that because all consciousness are connected. Everything is interconnected. So that's the first sign that you will be famous. Sign number 2 that you'll be famous or influence and help people is a craving of knowledge. You crave knowledge and understanding. You're always reading, researching. What's happening is you're preloading your destiny. You're putting information in that's going to help you to serve your purpose, to create your path, to do whatever it is you want to do that you came here to do, which is to influence, to change the world. You're gathering that information in. So if you're someone that's always curious, inquisitive, always want to learn, it's a sign that you have a big, what we call, future ahead, or a big purpose, or you're going to do something very famous. You're going to be famous. Maybe you're an artist, a singer, aspirant, creator, anything of that sort. It's getting ready to happen for you. So that's sign number 2 that you will be famous. Okay, sign number 3 now is self-discipline and control. If you're a person that can discipline yourself even when you're not even inspired. See, this is where it comes in. It's easy to do things when you're inspired, but what about those times when you're not inspired? That's where that discipline and that automatic program of self-control comes in. So if you know you got to do something, if you've been doing something and you have a routine and you have the structure, you got to keep doing it. Even on the days when you don't feel inspired, that's where your self-discipline comes in. The self-discipline will lead to the opportunity. The opportunity will lead to the creation of your desires. So that is sign number 3, right? So we got 3 signs already. All right. So sign number 4 that you will become very, very famous is you have an ability to communicate with people. Basically, people are just naturally drawn to you. You make friends easily. You talk easily. People just gravitate towards you easily. You know, that's a sign that you're destined for something big. Because when you're going to influence people, or when you're going to become famous, you have to have basically a people personality. People have to be engaged in you. It doesn't mean you have to go out and say, hey everybody, what's going on, how you doing? No, what I mean is people find you easily approachable. People find when they talk to you, you somehow influence them. They just feel comfortable around you. You can just walk into a crowd and just talk to somebody and just hey, like normal. That's a sign that you're destined to become a famous person or someone that's going to really influence and change the world. So that's sign number 4. And sign number 5, that you're going to be famous now, is you start your day very early. Yep. See what happens? Let me show you something about this. Individuals that become successful or can change their life, you know what they do? They have a head start on the world. And it usually begins with their morning routine. So if you get up early every morning and you just start your day ahead and you start to do something, that's again a future self tapping in. Because what happens is when you know your destiny and when you know that, hey man, I'm going to be famous, I'm supposed to do something big here, it's already preloaded in your program through your higher self. So when you start to get up early, you're initiating that habit to create. You know you remember that saying, right? The early bird gets the worm. That's exactly what happens. So when you get up early, it does a couple factors for you. Number one, factors when you get up early in the morning, you have more of a theta state engagement. You're still in that subconscious blueprint. You're still in that programmable state where you can influence your subconscious mind. So that's great. So the best time when you get up early is the best time to do your affirmations, or when you visualize, etc. Those are good times. And then most important thing, it creates a structure and order, because when you're up early, you can create, you can plan, and you can get done. See, it leaves no time for just to chill or to procrastinate. That's a self-discipline habit. Even let's say even on your day off, you're not working, you still get up early. You're just used to it. That's a huge sign that you're going to become famous. So those are the 5 signs that you're going to be famous or an influencer. Now I'll say this, look, many of you watching this video right now is because of a purpose. Maybe you've been drawn to it, right? And I also want to say this, that anytime you experience these signs, those 5 signs, it means that's what you chose before you came here. So it's not everybody's going to be famous, and that's fine, because everyone has a purpose. Some people don't want to be famous. Some people just want, some individuals like to just chill, be in the background, and just do your thing, which is good. But this is just for individuals who aspire to just become an influencer and change the world in a positive aspect or an aspect. And we all need individuals like that, because we have to balance, right? We have to have the duality, so that we can have this balance. So if you're experiencing these signs, that means for you to keep going, because your goal is getting ready to achieve.